afternoon, yogis. This is Monica with Heat Yoga and Fitness, and today I have a fun and energetic yoga sculpt class planned for you. Before we get started, we will need a few housekeeping items and props. The first one is going to be 1 or 2 blocks. If you don't have the blocks, it's okay. You can utilize without them, but if you do, go ahead and grab them. And the second optional item will be weights. I actually have 2 sets of weights, known as my lightweight, which is going to be a 2-pounder for me. And then I have my heavy sets, which I have a 4-pounder. I recommend anywhere from 4 to 6. I also have water and a towel to go ahead and keep me hydrated and dab off the sweat. When you have your props and you're ready to get started, please go ahead and meet me at the back of your mat in child's pose. To get into child's pose, we'll actually start in all fours, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll bring our toes together, knees out wide, and drop your glutes all the way back, walking your fingertips all the way out. Go ahead and begin to cultivate your breath in through the nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. In through the nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. In Yoga Sculpt, you have the option to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. But if you'd like to build more heat within your body and keep your focus really engaged, I offer to bring your Ujjayi breath in, breathing in through the nose, filling up, sealing the lips, constricting the muscles in the back of your throat, and breathing out through your nose. If at any time you feel a little bit overheated or a little dizzy, go ahead and take an open mouth exhale to release some heat. Take about 3 more breaths in child's pose, yogi's choice. Inhale. Exhale. Walk those fingertips even further out. Get a stretch in your arms. Inhale. And push those glutes back further in your exhale. One more breath as a class. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming into all 4, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Go ahead and warm up that spine with a few cat and cows. Inhale, cow, drop your belly towards the ground. Lift your gaze, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, cat, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, press away from your mat. Few more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A few more to yourself. After your last round, go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. We're going to go ahead and open up those shoulders with our thread the needle pose. Pressing down through your left hand, lift your right arm high, follow with your gaze, get a nice spinal twist. Exhale, thread the needle, drop your right arm underneath your left shoulder. Push it all the way through, pulling your right cheek down. Walk your left fingertips all the way out. Inhale. Exhale, really feel that stretch in your shoulder blades. 2 more breaths here. Slowly walk that right hand next to your face. Inhale, lift that left arm high, follow with your gaze. Exhale, back to all 4s. Other side, pressing down through your right hand. Inhale the left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, left hand underneath right shoulder, left cheek on the ground, walking those right fingertips out. Really feel the stretch on your back on this side. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Slowly walk that right hand next to your face. Inhale, lift that left arm high, follow with your gaze. Go ahead and bring that left hand back down. Keeping it in puppy pose, keep your hips over your knees and walk your hands as far out as they'll go, dropping your chest all the way to the ground. Option to drop your chin, your nose, or your forehead to the ground, whichever feels comfortable. 2 breaths here. Feel that really awesome stretch between your shoulder blades. 1 more breath as a class.
Good. Walk your hands slowly back underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flex your toes, lift your hips up, and press down to your first downward facing dog of class. Go ahead and walk out your legs here, bending one knee and bending the other. Go ahead and bend both knees, dropping your glutes back. Maybe dropping your feet side to side, really just loosening everything up. It's important that we stretch and loosen before we sculpt, so that way we don't pull anything, and that way our recovery time is faster as well. Coming back to stillness, bend your knees just a little bit, drop your chest back towards your knees. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Open mouth, exhale, drop the heels to the ground, let it go. 2 more times, inhale, lift up. Exhale, press them down. 1 more, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet behind your hands, hip-width distance apart. To check hip-width distance, take 2 fists, drop it between the arches of your feet. Gazing directly through your legs, grabbing opposite elbows, slight bend in your knees, rock side to side for ragdoll pose. Your option is stay still as well, and just let gravity pull your head down to the ground, really releasing any tension in your lower back. We're here for 3 more breaths. Enjoy it. And come back to stillness. Slowly release your fingertips to the ground. Toe heel your feet together, toes to touch, slight sliver in the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins or your thighs. Shoulder blades together and shoulders away from the ears. Gaze looks completely down at the ground. Long line of energy from your head to your tailbone. Keeping all 4 corners of your feet on the ground. Shift forward just a little bit to feel the stretch behind your leg. 2 breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, forward fold, release to the ground. Slowly inhale, fly all the way up. Interlace those fingers, turn your palms towards the ceiling, and press all the way up. Get nice and long, maybe wiggle a little bit out of those hips. Then hands come to center, palms touch, bring them through to heart center. Go ahead and close your eyes and go inward for just a second. Catch your breath. Take 2 breaths to yourself. Yogi's choice, in through the nose, out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. Go ahead and flutter open your eyes. Arms by your sides. Let's flow through a sun salutation A, and then we'll include the weights. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders. Tuck your pelvis. Ground down through all 4 corners of your feet. Lift up all 10 toes and slowly spreading them, put them back down. Pinkies turn in towards one another. Inhale, rise and lengthen. Exhale, cactus those arms. Press those hips forward and lift that chest high towards the ceiling. Baby back bend. 2 breaths here. Every time you inhale, you lift the chest up. Every time you exhale, you bend a little bit deeper. 1 more breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hands through heart center. Hinge from your hips. Roll all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Press your hands into the mat. Set your feet back, hip-width distance apart. Make sure your shoulders, hips, and heel are all in one line. Press your shoulder blades up, so if a baseball is on your back, it can roll right off. Engage your core, pulling your tummy tight. Inhale, shift forward onto those tippy toes. Exhale, lower down 90 degrees, chaturanga, option to drop to your knees. We hold here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip the toes. Look up straight, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog, flex the toes, lift up, press back. That is our sun salutation A. We will flow through it 2 more times, linking 1 breath per movement. Finding stillness in your downward facing dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, fly all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fly all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. This time, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Option to always drop into child's pose if you'd like a moment's rest. If you are feeling overheated though, please keep your head above your heart and simply sit in hero's pose on your heels. Transitioning into sun salutation B. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop towards your hand. Real quick weight demonstration. Go ahead and just take a quick seat on your mat. When we're using our weights, we're first actually gonna flow with our light set of weights. So for me, it's the 2-pounders. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're flowing, it does add intensity, and it is the right amount of weight that you can make sure that you're still in alignment correctly. So let me show you how we flow with the weights. Starting in forward fold. When I say halfway lift, I want you to leave the weights and simply take halfway lift without them. Then I'll say forward fold. Then when I say chair pose, you're gonna grab the weights, keep them close to your body, sit your glutes down, and keep them on your shoulders. That's chair pose. Then when I say warrior 2, in warrior 2, we're gonna go ahead and keep a slight bend in our elbows, making sure that we don't hyperextend the elbows, hurting our arms, and we're gonna keep the weights gripped in our hands, keeping our wrists straight as well. Then when I say reverse warrior, we're gonna bring our back weight to our hip, bring the weight into the body, and then shoot it up straight. You're not gonna try to back bend when you have weights. Then when we transition into a chaturanga dandasana, I'm gonna say pull, pivot, plant, because we're gonna pull the weights in, we're gonna pivot towards the mat, and we're gonna plant the weight to our mat. If you'd like to flow with your weights, please make sure that your knuckles are completely flat so you don't hurt your wrists. You don't have to. You can drop them to the side, press your hands down, and flow through your chaturanga. If you don't like to flow with the weight, you press your knuckles down nice and flat, come back into high plank, inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower down, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog, yogi's choice. All right, so go ahead and meet me in forward fold when you're ready with your light weights. Again, always optional. So from forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, no weights. Exhale, forward fold. Option to pick up the weights, inhale here. Exhale, chair pose, drop your glutes, lift the weights up high. Inhale here. Exhale, breathe. Looking down, can we see all 10 toes? Engage your core, nice flat back. Drop the glutes down even further. You don't want them to go past your knees. If you have a mirror, go ahead and check yourself out in the mirror. For 3, 2, 1. We're gonna kick those weights back for airplane arm. We're gonna sit back even lower into that chair, and we're gonna pulse those weights up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights back up to your shoulders, bring in the heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your chaturanga, dandasana. I personally don't like to flow through my chaturanga with weights, so I just simply lead them to the side. From your downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl, tuck, and round, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, bring it through. Now here we can pick up the weight.
Keep them close to your body. Inhale, warrior two. Drop that back leg down, arms out, slight bend. Check that back arm, making sure it's the same height as the front. And we breathe here. Get nice and deep into that knee. Bring that left hand towards the back of your hip. Inhale, reverse warrior, shoot that front arm up. Breathe here. Now I'm gonna say pull, pivot, plank. So pull the weights in, pivot towards the front of your mat, plant the weight, flow through your chaturanga. Other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl tucking around for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, bring it through. Again, if you'd like to pick up your weights, pick them up here. Inhale, warrior two. Through your body into warrior two. Slight bend in the elbows. Catch your breath here and breathe for 3. Get deeper into that knee, make sure it's 90 degrees. Slowly bring that back right arm to the right hip. Lift that left arm high, nice and straight for 3. After your next exhale, inhale here. Then we pull, pivot, plant, flow through our chaturanga, dandasana. Meet me back in your downward facing dog. Take 3 to 5 breaths. Then we'll flow 1 breath per movement. Always option to drop into child's pose and take 3 breaths here. Yogi's choice. 2 more breaths to yourself. Open mouth exhales and courage. All right, let's flow 1 breath per movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Grab those weights. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, flow through your chaturanga. Other side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Grab those weights. Inhale, warrior two. Bring them through your body. Breath here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, pull, pivot, plank, flow through your chaturanga. Good. Go ahead and come to your knees. Take a quick sip of water, towel off, and we'll switch out our props. What I recommend in hot yoga with your towel is that you only dab and not wipe. So that way the sweat doesn't come out faster. Instead you're kind of clogging the pores and then letting the sweat stay where it is. Just wash your face after. All right, so you're gonna wanna move your weights out of the way, and you're gonna wanna bring those 2 blocks, if you have them, to the mat. For now, we're gonna keep 1 block on the mat, and the other one's gonna be off. And make sure those weights are moved out of the way, so when our arms are out to the side, it won't interfere. All right, grab a quick sip of water if you'd like. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water, and then we will get started. So, part 1, we're going to work on our arms. I'm going to work on them a few different ways. The first way is with wide arm push-ups. So, first round, left hand is going to go on the block. Right hand is actually going to go off your mat, if it's a comfortable surface, or right at the edge. And you can either come to your legs, or you can come to your knees. Either way is perfectly fine. It's more important to keep your back straight and your core engaged.
So inhale here, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch to my knees for 4, 3, 2. Breathe it out. 1. Press it back. Get a beautiful stretch here in child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're coming up to our knees, hip width distance apart. I want you to grab your heavy set of weights, and we're gonna go ahead and just do some basic bicep curls. Holding your weight, I want you to connect your thumb and your pointer finger so that way you have a grip, but you're not gripping for life. So just have a grip, loose fingers around, arms by your sides, nice bend in your elbows. And inhale here, exhale lift. Inhale lower, exhale lift. We'll be here for just a little while. If this intensity is not enough for you, go ahead and lean it back. Engage your core. If you have a mirror, there should be a flat line right in front of your body. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those arms out, lean back and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop those weights to the side. Move that block to the other side. We have wide arm push-ups on this side. See if you can at least try 1 wide arm push-up on your toes. Inhale here, exhale down. Inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Child's pose, take a breath. All right, coming back up to those knees. Grab those heavy set of weights once more. This time, you're gonna do hammer curls. You're gonna have the weights facing vertically. You're gonna wrap your fingers around that top part and light grip with the rest. Inhale, lower the arms, slight bend. Exhale, up and down, up. Not enough intensity, lean it back for up, down. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean it back, hold it, pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the weights down. Last set of push-ups. Bring on both of those blocks now. Get them at the edges of your mat or a little bit off. Arms on both. Again, at least try 1 on your tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And these actually need to come out a little bit for me. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back, child's pose. Take 1 big round of breath here. All right, coming up, last little bit. Grab those heavy weights again. This time, our weights are gonna face horizontal, but instead of keeping our arms straight, we're gonna actually bring them at a little angle. Inhale here, exhale lift, low, lift. Lower, lean it back if you want that extra intensity for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the weights down, towel off, take a quick sip of water. You're done with arms for now. Awesome job, yogis. I know I'm sweating, I hope you're sweating at home. All right, when you're ready, it's time to now work the glutes. So meet me at the top of your mat. If you'd like, bring a block with you. What we're gonna do, standing, hip width distance apart. take that block, put it between our thighs, and squeeze it. The other block, if you'd like to, is gonna bring in your hands. You're also welcome to take prayer grip or just hold your hands steady. So you're gonna inhale here. On the exhale, you're gonna push the block out or push your arms out. Drop your glutes. On the inhale, come up, bring in, and squeeze those glutes together. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Inhale in. Exhale, lower. We're here for 10. 9. 8. If you have a mirror, check to make sure your glutes are going back and your knees are not going in front of your toes. We have 5, 4, 3. You got it, yogis. 2. Hold for 1. And we pulse it for 10. 9. 8. Smile. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come up. Lose this block. Now for the next one, you can actually lose both blocks. Our feet are going to come together. I'm actually going to turn sideways on my mat so you can see what my legs do here. So, coming together, arms can be a prayer grip, they can be out nice and long. You're going to sit it back low, and when you come up, you're going to lift that right leg high. Bring it back together, sit low, come up, lift that left leg high. All right, we'll do 10. Inhale up, exhale left. That's 10. 9. 8. Breathe through it. I'm doing them with you. 7. 6. 5. 4. You got it, yogis. 3. 2. And last one, make it count. Good, come to the mat. Come to your knees. Come into all fours. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're doing fire hydrants. Starting on the right leg, flex those left toes, inhale here. Exhale, and out. In. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Good. Catch your breath. Slowly come back and lift it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Move those out of the way. Left side for up. For 8, 7, 6, 4. I forgot. 5. For 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Catch your breath. Come in, lift it up, and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take a big child stretch, toes to touch, knees out. Walk it down, walk it out. Inhale. Exhale. Again, if you're feeling very overheated, please take hero's pose. Sitting on your heels, palms down to ground. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more wherever you are. Inhale. Slow down your heart rate. Count to 4. Inhale. No, mouth exhale. Good. Go ahead and towel off, grab any more water that you need. We'll flow through our sun salutation A, and then we'll meet in our core section. So meeting me at the top of your mat, toes to touch like sliver in the heel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend in the knees. Inhale, mountain pose, fly all the way up. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat, tug, and curl. Lift the heels, bend the glutes, forehead to your knees. Inhale. Exhale, sit it on down the ground. Good, take one of your blocks with you to the back of the mat. Feet planted on the ground, arms out, we lower down to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet together, knees out wide. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Elbows out so far that you cannot see them in your peripheral vision. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch. Hello. Exhale, crunch. Supta Konasana sit-ups. To yourself. Inhale, low. Exhale, lift. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees together. Take a big, beautiful good morning stretch. Inhale. Exhale, sink into the mat. This time, inhale. Exhale, forehead to your knees. Wrap like a tight little ball. Now, eagle crunches. You're going to bring that left toe to the ground. Lift the right leg up and over the left. Option across your feet or just leave them close together. Bring those down. Now, since your right knee is on top, your right elbow is on the bottom. Bring those hands behind your head. Inhale, lengthen your toes and your fingers away from each other. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it. For only 3, 2, 1. Take a big good morning stretch. And switch sides. This time left over right. Left arm under right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Lengthen. Crunch. Lengthen. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take a big good morning stretch. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side, massage that lower back. Then rock up and down your spine 2 to 3 times. Meet me in bow pose. This is actually where we're going to need that block. So go ahead and grab that block that you have. Bring it in between your thighs. Lift up one leg, lift up the other. Option also keep them on the ground. There's a string on your chest that's pulling you up, up, up. Your hands can stay lightly behind your knees or they can come out nice and wide. Bow pose. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, full boat. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remove that block and rock up and down your spine 2 to 3 more times. Go ahead and flow then through your chaturanga or just simply meet me in downward facing dog. Maybe take a second in your upward facing dog, stretching out your obliques side to side. Take 2 to 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. One more exercise and then we'll cool it down. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, grab those light set of weights if you choose. Then exhale, high crescent, keeping the weights by yourself. Pressing that left heel into the ground. Shift your weight forward so you have a beautiful straight line from your head to your left heel. Bring your arms out in front of you with a slight elbow bend. Inhale here. Exhale, bring those shoulder blades back together. Inhale, exhale. We're here for 8. 7, breathe it out. 6. Only 3. 2. 1. Hold. Bring them forward. Bring them down. Walk over to the center of the mat. Toes in, arms out to a T. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, standing separate leg stretching. Pose. Really get a good stretch. Bring those hands behind the ankles. Bring them underneath the feet. Maybe wrap your fingers around your big toes and pull your head down. Two more breaths here. All right, bring those hands underneath the arm. Walk them back to low lunge in the front of the mat. Press your palms down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, flow through your chaturanga. Keep that right leg lifted if you can. And walk it out. One more side to do. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Grab those light set of weights. This time, come up into high crescent. Instead of leaning forward though, we're gonna do lunges. And we're gonna drop it down and up, down and up. Right knee down, squeeze the glute. Right knee, squeeze. You're here for 5, squeeze. 4, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Now link it forward. Bring those arms out and bring them back. We pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring those arms back to shoulders. Come up into your chair pose, sit it low. Inhale. Drop it lower. We're going to slowly step that left leg back this time, high crescent. We're going to drop those knees and do lunges on this side. Your weights can stay here, your weights can go by your side. Yogi's choice. Drop it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the glute. 3, 2, 1. Step it forward. Sit at low chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your last chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sit into hero's pose. I want you to flex your toes. We're going to do toe crunch pose. Really get a stretch in the feet. You can do it for 10 seconds, mind over matter. Feel free to take a sip of water here, towel off, catch your breath. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. 5 more seconds equals be 1 or 2 more breaths. Inhale. One more. Good. Go ahead and come into all fours, flutter out your toes. Last little bit, we worked the arms, the legs, the glutes, the abs. Now I want to work the back just a little bit, and then we'll relax. So, what I want you to do, bring that block to the front of the mat. Go ahead and get everything else out of your arms distance away. Come into a high plank, shift forward and lower down all the way. If you have anything blocking you, get it out of the way. And I want you to bring your hands to that block. We're going to play what's called around the clock. How it works. With your chin on your chest or on the mat, toes pointed. I'm going to say ready, set, go. You're going to lift up with those blocks and those toes into locust pose. And we say 3 o'clock, block at 3. 6 o'clock, block at 6. 9 o'clock, block at 9. 12 o'clock, block at 12. And down. Now listen closely as we go ahead and I say numbers. Just follow what I do, kind of like Simon says, but in this case, it's what Monica says. So, everyone start in position. Inhale here. Ready, set, go. Lift up for 3, 6, 9, 12. Backwards. 9, 6, 3, 12, one more, 3, 6, 9, 12, backwards, 9, 6, 3, 12, relax, left cheek on the ground. Go ahead and catch your breath for a couple breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more to yourself. All right, slowly release the block. Bring your chin back to the ground. Just going to do a beautiful stretch here, grabbing the outsides or insides of your ankles for floor bow. You can stay here or begin to kick your legs into your hand. Lift your chest up and get a beautiful stretch. You can either lift really high, lift your legs off, and rock back and forward, or you can stay right here and just feel the stretch. Wherever you are, stay for 3, 2. One more, lift up that chest. And then drop your right cheek to the ground, windshield wiper your legs, release your lower back. Good, release your legs to the ground, chin back to the chest, arms underneath your shoulders, press back into all fours, and drop down into child's pose. We'll end class where we began in a child's pose. I ask that you make sure you drink a bunch of water. You do some stretches after this video so you don't feel sore. If you have any amino acids, please take them. And eat a good meal tonight before you go to sleep.
Again, everyone, I'm Monica with Heat Yoga and Fitness. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon.
Namaste.